Hey, what's going on, Chris? How are you? Hey, week eight, a little bit of a minor setback. Interesting week, to say the least. This past Sunday, actually, I'm recording this Monday night. So, yesterday, I came down with some kind of a stomach flu, really bad. I was out of commission for all day. Basically, laid in bed, kind of sat up in a recliner for a little bit. Pretty horrible. Um, lost lost some weight through that. Getting back to what you were saying, to answer your question about nutrition, I am trying to gain weight. Goal weight is between 185 and 190. I think even maybe getting up to 195 would be acceptable for me, but I think anywhere higher than that, I think I may just start to just maintain. I'm not trying to cut through, by no means at this point. I'm just trying to bulk up a little bit, get some strength. I'm not worried about physique as much as I used to be in the past. Like I told you, I'm not competing anytime soon. I do plan to compete. I just want to get my numbers up some more so that I can get into a competitive mindset, I guess, and be more competitive rather than just compete to compete. I know it's that's really not probably the reasoning, but I'm kind of a person where I compete to win and I want to win. I'm just not out there to compete just to say, oh yeah, I competed and I competed, Yeah, I know there's small goals people have and stuff like that, like go 9 for 9 and whatever, hit PRs in meets. I'm more the type of person to just go out there, and if I'm spending the money and I'm signing up for a competition, I want to at least have a chance to win. So that's kind of my mindset on the whole game. So in time, I do plan to compete. I just want to get my numbers up a little higher before we can go there. So with that being said, I I guess I can say I'm feeling a little bit better. When I messaged you about that, whatever's going on with my back glute situation, I had deadlifted that morning, did some pulling, and it was day 2 training. So I deadlifted bench, the close grip bench, or I'm sorry, the dumbbell bench, all that stuff. When when I woke up in the morning, it was sort of like a tightness, uh, kind of a little sore. It didn't really bother me that much until I started warming up. And then, kind of not right when I was at the bottom position, but right in the pull, like the first pull, um, just to, getting above the knee is when I would feel it. And so after pulling, man, it hurt to even like sit in the car and then get out of the car. Now it's still there. It only hurts when I move it a certain way. So I don't know how gross we're gonna get here, but we're not gonna get gross. Total homo, man. But so like right in this area here, like it's like almost like high glute and then kind of goes like a little bit into the upper back. But twisting, kind of twisting motion like that. Um, it almost feels like if I overextend a little bit and I hip hinge a little bit, I will feel it. Um, where I also felt it was when I was lifting the dumbbells for dumbbell bench. I When I lifted on my left side, I felt it. So it almost makes me kind of worry that it's low back. I really don't know. Squatting, it didn't really bother me. It doesn't. I don't really feel it when I squat. but where I primarily felt it was deadlifting. So right now, um, I'm a little hesitant. Obviously, I have been working on some of those mobility things uh, that you sent me, the 90-90 breathing. I've been doing those and just rolling on a lacrosse ball, just trying to move around, and it gets better throughout the day. When I wake up in the morning, it's kind of tight at first, and but I guess it's manageable. But I really hope that it does go away soon. So my question for you is, since I'm not competing at this time, what are your thoughts as to me switching up my deadlift stance and going sumo or partially sumo, just a wider stance? I'm thinking maybe it'll just go easier on my back at this point. Um, I don't know if I'm as strong in my sumo as I am conventional, but I have pulled sumo before. It hasn't been for a while, but I'm definitely open to trying that if I can get a work around this injury. Hopefully, it's just acute, but um, just want to know what your thoughts are. I'm willing to try it. I'm open to trying it. I may try it for this day 2 training. We'll see where it goes. If you're open to that, let me know. Um, as far as squatting, like I said, it felt fine. I mean, it doesn't really bother me squatting. I can bench. I actually went and did day 3s. I just did bench only and the back accessory work. No problems there. I didn't want to just skip training altogether, so I went in and did it um, just to get some work in. I figured if I had the energy, if I have more energy now to expand on upper body stuff, might as well work on the bench, right? Because that's primarily my main focus of this whole training cycle, is to really, really hammer the bench and get better at bench. So, am I upset? Yeah. I mean, it's a bummer. I just hope that it can clear itself up and it's not a total like huge setback. But I'm gonna really try to just baby it, um, and then we'll go from there. Um, so I did have that stomach flu, and then the week after that, the week prior to that, I just wasn't getting enough sleep, and I think that kind of decreased my appetite a little bit. So the lack of appetite, it just hit me, and I ended up losing a couple of pounds from that. And then being sick like this, it dehydrated me and it took a lot of fluid out of me. So I'm hoping that it was just water weight that I lost. But I'm back to feeling better now. I did not train today. Today's Monday. I'm gonna start day 1 tomorrow. I'm gonna take it real easy, and then I think what I'm gonna do is just play it safe. Rest Wednesday. Excuse me. Do day 2 on Thursday, and then just go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, train and see how it feels, and go from there. It may not be wise to just go on so many days like that, but I just kind of want to take it easy for now and just see where it goes and just kind of play it by ear. If by chance I'm feeling anything on deadlifts for day 2, I will stop. I'll lay off, but primarily that's the big factor right now, is the deadlift, where I was really feeling it. So I think that's the culprit. I don't know. Maybe it was a mistake that I did, or moved a certain way wrong, or maybe it was a culmination of just training. But who knows? I haven't seen a doctor. I don't know. I so we're just gonna play it by ear, man. Other than that, feel fine. Been sleeping good. I caught up on a good amount of sleep. So other than that, outside of the gym, I feel great. So eating well, aside from being sick. So I think that'll do it, man. Sorry that this one ran over a little bit. but I was just going over some things. I will have a limited spreadsheet here for you, just for the 2 days that I did train. Those 2 days were pretty good, aside from the injury, but that'll do it. So looking forward to moving on, and at least I think by the end of this cycle I'll hit a pretty big PR on bench. I can feel it, and then hopefully my squat, and otherwise I'm pretty confident about everything else going forward. So thanks again for all the mobility stuff and trying to rehab this for me with the advice and stuff. Really appreciate it. Now, I hope everything's going well for you. I know that meet is coming up for you. So best of luck, man. And that's it. If you have any other questions or whatever, or any other suggestions, let me know. Thanks. That's good. You fucking like that? You fucking like that? 5:50 in the morning.